Luke Bryan is known for being one of the biggest, most fun-loving personalities in country music. But behind the smile, he's a man who's weathered an almost unbelievable amount of family tragedy. For nearly 20 years, fans have known that Luke's sister Kelly died suddenly back in 2007. But the why and how were always unspoken, leading to a lot of speculation. Now, Luke is finally setting the record straight. In a new, incredibly raw interview on Anderson Cooper's All There Is podcast, Luke Bryan opened up about what really happened to his sister and why he stayed quiet about it for so long. Luke said he wanted to clear up what he called misinformation out there on the internet and shut down rumors that his family tried to cover it up. He explained that Kelly, who was just 39 years old, was home alone with her 3-year-old son just doing laundry. And then it was over. Luke gave a heartbreaking description of what he was told. It was like somebody just turned the switch off on her, and it was just tragic beyond words. For the longest time, the family had no answers. Luke told Cooper that the autopsies were inconclusive. They were looking for the typical causes: an aneurysm, an embolism, a blood clot, but found nothing. He said there is a, quote, very, very small percentage of people that die for no reason in the world, and that's what doctors ultimately told them. It was sudden death syndrome. Luke also shared one more detail that makes the whole thing even more tragic. He said his sister had a pretty severe orbital bone injury, leading him to believe that whether she fainted or not, I think she may have went into the floor and kind of knocked herself out. He said, "I'll always wonder if someone could have been there, maybe her chances of surviving would have been a lot better." As many of you know, that horrible day in 2007 was not the end of the tragedy for the Bryan family. It was just the beginning of a new chapter. Just 7 years later, in 2014, Kelly's husband, Luke's brother-in-law, Ben Cheshire, died from a heart attack, leaving their 3 children orphaned. Without a second thought, Luke and his wife Caroline took in their nephew, Till, and their 2 nieces, Jordan and Chris. They raised all 3 alongside their own 2 sons, Bo and Tate, blending 2 families into one. When asked about why they did it, Luke's answer was simple, and it says everything you need to know about him. It's just what you do as a family. Luke's decision to finally share the full, heartbreaking details give fans a much deeper understanding of the man he is and the losses that have shaped him. What do you guys think about Luke's heartbreaking story here? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments.